Welcome to Mech Narrative, the place where Gunpla stories come to life. From stressful builds and missing parts to epic mechs with giant weapons, this channel tells the real experiences behind every model. Sit back, and let's dive into 10 truths every Gunpla builder will understand. Every Gunpla builder has that one kit. The kit we regret building the moment we open the box. You know the type. Parts warped like they survived a war, joints so loose the mobile suit collapses faster than your patience, and stickers that feel like a medieval torture device. At first you're excited. The box art looks amazing, the concept is cool, and you think, how bad could it be? And then, reality hits. Suddenly you're fighting with pieces that refuse to align, armor that falls off if you look at it wrong, and stickers that wrinkle the instant they touch plastic. But we keep pushing, because we believe, maybe, just maybe, this kit will redeem itself in the end. Spoiler, it usually doesn't. When you finally finish it, you stare at your creation and say, yeah, never again. Still, that painful build becomes a story every Gunpla fan relates to. A badge of honor. A reminder that not all kits are created equal. Every Gunpla builder knows this pain. The pain you pretend doesn't hurt, but deep down, it destroys your soul just a little. It starts with that tiny part, usually a polycap, a V-fin tip, or some microscopic connector. You grip it carefully with tweezers, you breathe slowly, you focus, and then, ping, it flies off into another dimension. Gone. Vanished. Never to be seen again. You drop to the floor like a detective searching for clues, moving furniture, checking under boxes, even blaming the universe for choosing violence today. But eventually, you give up. You tell yourself it's fine. The kit will survive. Nobody will notice. And then there's the other pain. When a nub mark shows up after you already finished everything, or when a piece doesn't fit because you skipped one tiny step, but you keep calm, smile, and say, it's okay. It's part of the hobby. But we all know the truth. It hurts, and yet, we keep building. Because at the end of the day, Gunpla pain is still better than no Gunpla at all. Every Gunpla builder has faced the ultimate enemy, stickers. They look harmless on the sheet, but the moment you peel one off, the battle begins. They wrinkle, they fold, they cling to your fingers like they've sworn loyalty to chaos itself. And no matter how carefully you place them, there's always that one corner that refuses to stay down. You press it, it lifts. You adjust it, it shifts. You breathe on it wrong. It teleports to a completely different part of the kit. And don't even get me started on foil stickers. Those things reflect light like they're trying to expose every mistake you ever made. But the real pain? When the manual shows you a sticker the size of a grain of rice and expects you to place it perfectly on a curved surface. That's when builders enter a meditative state, questioning life, destiny, and why Bandai didn't just mold the color instead. Yet despite the struggle, we keep trying, because once you get that one perfect sticker placement, it feels like achieving Gunpla enlightenment. The most dangerous place for any Gunpla builder isn't a battlefield. It's a mall with a hobby shop. You walk in with pure intentions. Maybe you just need panel liner, maybe a bottle of top coat, maybe you're just looking. But the moment you see those neatly stacked boxes, that beautiful wall of Gunpla, something inside you snaps. Suddenly, you're holding a kit you never planned to buy. Then another. Then the cashier is scanning your items while you're still convincing yourself, it's okay, it was on sale. We've all lived that lie. And the worst part? You know your backlog is already massive. You know you still haven't built the last kit you bought. But Gunpla logic works differently. If you leave a kit behind today, it might be gone tomorrow, and that fear alone is enough to empty your wallet. So you walk out of the shop with a bag full of plastic happiness and financial regret. But deep down, you know you'll do it again. Because for Gunpla fans, the hobby shop isn't just dangerous, it's irresistible. Let's be honest, Gunpla isn't just a hobby. It's a financial black hole disguised as plastic models. You start with one simple kit, maybe an HG you bought on sale, thinking, this is harmless. But that's how it always begins. Because the moment you finish your first build, something awakens inside you. Suddenly you're looking at MGs, then RGs, then P-Bondi exclusives that cost more than your monthly groceries. And the worst part? Gunpla strikes when your wallet is weakest. Payday hits, you feel rich for 5 minutes, and boom, a new announcement drops. A redesign, a limited color variant, a master grade you've been praying for, and just like that, your budget evaporates. You tell yourself it's okay because Gunpla makes you happy. But then you open your bank app and feel emotional damage. Still, you don't stop. Why? Because nothing compares to the excitement of opening a new kit, seeing fresh runners, and imagining how it'll look on your shelf. So yeah, Gunpla fans are always broke. But honestly, we wouldn't have it any other way. Have you ever wondered why Gunpla fans instantly fall in love with any mobile suit that carries a giant sword? There's just something primal about it. You look at a massive beam blade or a ridiculously oversized katana, and your brain goes, yep, I need that kit. It doesn't matter if the sword makes 0 sense, breaks the laws of physics, or looks impossible to swing. The bigger it is, the cooler it becomes. And Bondi knows this. Every time they release a new model with an absurdly huge weapon, the community loses its mind, pre-orders sell out, and suddenly everyone agrees it's a must-have. Maybe it's the power fantasy, maybe it's the silhouette, or maybe we're all just weak to giant pieces of plastic. But one thing's for sure. If the mech has a sword that's taller than itself, that box is coming home with us. Every Gunpla builder knows that magical moment. When you open a high-grade kit, start snapping parts together, and suddenly think, wait, this feels way too good to be HG. The articulation is smooth, the proportions are on point, the color separation is clean, and for a second you wonder if Bondi accidentally put perfect grade technology into a 1/144 box. You pose it, and it actually holds the pose. You rotate the joints, and nothing feels loose. You realize you've barely touched the sticker sheet, and that's when it hits you. This HG is built different. It's the rare kind of kit that makes you question everything you know about Gunpla grades. And the best part, that feeling of surprise never gets old. We've built enough wobbly HGs to know when something special comes along. When an HG delivers PG-style satisfaction, it becomes an instant favorite, the kind of kit you recommend to every builder you meet. There's a special moment every Gunpla builder lives for, the moment you snap on the last piece of a build. After hours of clipping, sanding, panel lining, and cursing at tiny runners, that final click is pure satisfaction. It's more than just finishing a kit. It's a reward for all the patience, mistakes, and stubborn parts that didn't want to fit. You step back, pose it, and for a moment, the world feels perfect. Your mobile suit stands tall, your hands are covered in plastic dust, and everything else can wait. But then you notice a tiny nub mark. Or maybe one piece didn't sit quite right, and yet, somehow, it doesn't matter. Because the joy of finishing a Gunpla, the completion, the pride, the sheer relief is unbeatable. That last snap is more than plastic clicking together. It's the feeling of victory, the happiness of a hobby done right. In the world of Gunpla, there are many types of builders, and you probably know at least one of each. First, there's the perfectionist, The one who sands every nub, lines every panel, and treats each kit like a museum piece. One tiny flaw, and they'll rebuild the entire thing. Then there's the speedrunner. They open the box and somehow finish the whole kit before you've even clipped the first runner. No distractions, no hesitation, just pure building adrenaline. Next up is the painter. These builders don't just assemble, they craft masterpieces. Airbrush ready, paints lined up, weathering tools in formation. The kit looks better than the official promo photos when they're done. Of course, we can't forget the hoarder, the builder with a backlog powerful enough to be classified as a natural disaster. They keep buying kits, but building? Maybe next month. And finally, there's the weekend builder, the one who swears they'll start when they have time. But somehow, that time never arrives. The first rule of Gunpla is simple. You never talk about your backlog, because the moment you do, someone will ask how many unbuilt kits you actually have. And that's when the panic starts. Gunpla fans love in two worlds: the kits we proudly display, and the dark storage box filled with shame, unopened runners, and dreams we'll build someday. And the funny thing is, every builder says the same line: "I'll finish them soon." But we all know the truth. A discount sale appears, a new MG drops, a P Bondi kit gets announced, and suddenly, your backlog grows faster than you can clip a single piece. Still, that's part of the fun. The anticipation, the collecting, the idea that one day you'll build them all, even if you won't. Because Gunpla isn't just about building models, it's about the excitement of the next kit, and the next one after that. And that's today's story from Mech Narrative, the joys, struggles, and obsession of every Gunpla builder. Which one did you relate to the most? Drop a comment, hit like, and subscribe to become part of the Mech Narrative community. Because every kit has a story, and every build is a new chapter, only on Mech Narrative.